Sherman Tank Turner is a ladies' man and helpline operator who has a side business where he takes females on disastrous dates to help men get their ladies back. Tank acts like a crude, vulgar Neanderthal for the duration of the evening, which makes the woman he's out with realize her ex isn't all that horrible after all and decides to go back to him. Dustin, Tank's step-cousin, lives with him in an apartment after falling in love with Alexis, his coworker. She insists they stay friends even after Dustin takes her on a date and declares his love for her. Following the date, he tells Tank about his predicament, and out of friendship, Tank offers his services without charge. After first declining, he begs Tank to take Alexis out after observing her making love with another coworker the following day. Tank agrees. After Tank runs into Alexis, they make plans to go out. She is too inebriated to notice his annoying behavior throughout the night. She expects him to come in when he drops her off, but he declines out of devotion to Dustin. When Dustin and Alexis meet, Alexis tells him that she went on a date with Tank, which inspired her to see other men. In honor of Tank, Dustin gives Alexis a poem and roses, and she calls him, scolding him for leaving early the night before. Tank visits her, and they wind up having regular, light sex as Dustin makes a number of pathetic attempts to save their friendship. The single mother is getting ready for a date, but she is nursing her child when Dustin shows up to pick her up. He says, trying to seem amusing, that he wishes he could have what the baby is eating. She lets her guard down and rants violently at Dustin, kicking him out and calling off their date. When Dustin arrives at Alexis's, distraught, her roommate informs him that she is upstairs with the man she has been seeing frequently. He proceeds to climb the stairs, growing more irate and not wanting to go, only to find that Tank is the man Alexis has been sleeping with. Following their altercation, Tank and Dustin part ways. Tank chooses to speak with his father after his feelings for Alexis have intensified. He doesn't think he deserves a committed relationship with her after speaking with him. He offends Hillary by going on a date with her, a devout Christian woman with whom he has promised to have a terrible date with an office colleague. He apologizes, and they have dinner while discussing his side project. Tank and Alexis are invited to a prom with a 1970s vibe by English teacher Hillary. Tank and Alexis get closer there. He recognizes Rachel, Alexis's sister, from one of his earlier unsuccessful dates when he is at her wedding. Josh, the groom, requests that he remain silent regarding his employment of his services. Tank sabotages their relationship and apologizes to Dustin out of remorse after hearing Alexis tell Rachel she's fallen in love with him. When Dustin gets to the wedding celebration, he tells Alexis about Tank's plots. Tank gets attacked and thrown out after pointing out all of his clients, including the groom, at that location. Alexis is heartbroken to have been deceived and vows never to see them both again. Later, during a conversation with Dustin and his father, Tank confesses his love for Alexis, and they both urge him to make amends with her. In an effort to make things right, he runs alongside her for miles, but Alexis is unaffected. After 3 months, Tank is out on a date when Alexis notices him and chooses to make him feel uncomfortable. She then declares to the entire restaurant that he left her pregnant while flinging wine in his face. After he realizes her joke, they kiss to make up after exchanging loud accusations and trying to outdo one another in a play argument. As everything is going on, Dustin and Ami, Alexis's roommate, start sleeping together after discovering they have similar sexual tastes.